Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Simi Composer, on all social media platforms. And today I'll be running you through the iPhone 17 trailer that I did. I made the music behind it. It's unofficial, though it's unofficial. I'm just gonna be showing you the breakdown, what goes into my brain, what's the storytelling process behind this, and how I want the customer or the audience to feel when they hear my stuff. I can't wait to show you this breakdown. It's all in Logic, so all my Logic users, it'll be very simple for you. If you understand Cubase users, it'll be very simple for you to understand as well. Ableton, whatever door you're on, the transferable skills there, and you can just pick one or two things from the session today, and I hope you really like it. Today is just basically what goes on in Simi's brain. What goes on in Simi's brain to make these type of stories musically. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. So basically, essentially, this is my whole session in Logic. It's pretty simple. I've made everything as idiot proof as it needs to be for my production guys. If you understand music production, this is a very simple thing. I haven't gone overboard. I said this is essentially 10 sounds, 10 musical sounds, and then the sound effects, which is 9 more sounds. So really, this is not complex. When you're trying to tell a story, really and truly, it's just about how do you make the audience feel? How do you want to make, either congregation, audience, whatever it is, listener, what do you want them to feel when they're hearing your stuff? In this case, they're not only hearing, they're watching. So really and truly, things have to match. They have to be cohesive for it to work. Now, the iPhone that we've just seen now, it is colorful. You can see it through the picture here. It is colorful. They're trying to sell something colorful, similar to what we saw over 10 years ago with the iPhone 5C. It was very colorful, and that's what it's tried to sell. Colors. It's like Skittles. It's like, when if you put these colors in front of a kid, really and truly, they're gonna be like, I want the pink one. Oh, I want the black one. No, I want the blue one. It's like being in a candy store. You can't really decide. So we're trying to make the audience decide what they want from the jump. So when they go to the store, when they buy it online, whatever, they already know. And music plays a massive part in that. So I'm going to show you like the first few bars of what I've written, and I'm going to show you the reason why I've written it. Right. From the jump, it's colorful. So, guys, you need to know your music theory. I'm not that type of guy to be, bombarding you, but this is one of the things that makes me different, and I'm grateful to God for it. In this industry, whether it's the filming industry or just like making commercial music, one thing that I want to stand out is my gospel, background. Those major sevenths, let me just go on the actual instrument itself. When the key of E flat, right? Those major seventh chords is really fat. They're pretty big chords. They play them in octaves, but the harmony inside fills it up. F minor 7, A flat major 7, B flat. So it's a 2, 4, 5, 6 progression, minus 6 progression. So they're big chords, and it fills the whole stereo image. It really fills the whole stereo image. That's why there's so many limited tracks, because the chords that I'm using, they're colorful, they're bright, and that's what the company Apple, at the end of the day, is trying to sell. Colorful and bright iPhones that appeal to their users. That's it. That's really what they're looking for. So that's the chord progression. That's it. This it's 30 seconds, is it? Less than 30 seconds. So you don't really have to have an A section, B section, put it in rondo form, ternary form. Nah, none of that. Really and truly, it should just be repetitive all the way through. That's what it is. That's how simple they want it to be. So that's basically the main chord progression. So I've got this water plug. In fact, I'll show you the plugin for the actual main thing. It's an Omnisphere, and if you don't know, depending on when you're watching this video, they've actually just released Omnisphere 3, which I'm gonna cut, but for this session I'm using Omnisphere 2. Sorry, muted expectations, and really and truly they use this for horror. Like, if you can even tell by the name, muted expectations. But really and truly, if you make it interesting enough, you can manipulate the sounds. You can make it sound a different way. No EQ, no nothing. I ain't put nothing. I just get it bare. Really and truly, nothing like that. So with the water locks, I think I used the same plugin, did I? Drop Springs and Omnisphere, and it's just basically the one accenting the whole chord progression. This really and truly, it reminds me of, like, you know, back when you're in elementary school, reception school, nursery school. It's basically that the teacher allowed you to play with watercolors. You can make a mess. You can really experiment. You can really explore. So that's basically what it is, and that's what I'm doing with this. Just making a mess and exploring. It's all about watercolors, pastels, making things colorful and bright. Just playing the one is really, really simple. It's really, really stupid simple, and that's what I've done here. So look. This is my favorite patch in Omnis. One of my favorite patches, and it's called the Holy of Holy Pads. I don't know if I'm a Christian or whatever it is, but hey, if that makes you believe, I don't know what does. Holy of Holy Pad, and it is phenomenal. I'll just solo it right now. And it's just a phenomenal pad. It's just a phenomenal pad. It's just gold. It's just goated. It's just really, really good. That's why I really, really like the pad, and it basically just fills the stereo image as well alongside the water plugs. So I actually forgot about these plugs. I think I've just buried it. Oh. So that's just an arpeggiated chord progression, really. It's just basically that 2, 4, 5, 6 progression. And I think it might be arpeggiated. Yep, it's arpeggiated. And just bouncy. That's what colors are like. The rainbows, just bouncy. This is just what's got. Hey, this is just what goes into my brain. And I'm trying to reciprocate that in the music. I'm trying to put it inside the music, which is one of the most important things you can do, especially in this industry, whether it's film, like I said, adverts. Really, what are they trying to tell you? What's the script trying to tell you? What's the brief trying to tell you? What can you see visually that will appeal to the congregation, consumers, customers, or the audience? That's one of the main things, and that's all they care about, because it works cohesively with what they're trying to sell, the story. What's the story? That's all it is. So that's that. And I think I panned it. I was trying to be different. I panned it a bit left, or right rather, 16. So that's basically all our instruments. I'll get to the Agape Sheen. I love that. When we get to the end, I'll show you that. And that massive like, it's pop. It's really, really, it's pop. It's pop music. It's like 4 to the floor. Really something simple, something that you see in pop records. And, you know, those are the ones that tend to do well. Pharrell Williams, Get Lucky, Nile Rodgers, Daft Punk. That one record of the year at the Grammys, it's just a it's just stupid simple. And that got them record of the year. So there's a sweet science behind this. Just 4 to the floor. Simple. Drums. Right. That's basically a drum pattern. I didn't even put hi-hats because I didn't want it to be annoying. I didn't want it to be annoying. I just want it to be, you know, straight, simple, funky, groovy. Very, very simple. Now, one thing about me, I'm just inspired by the greats. I just don't only like composing. I like Ludwig Göransson, Michael Giacchino, Mr. Zimmer, Mr. John Williams, Brian Tyler, Randy Newman, Thomas Newman, all those great composers that I love. I also love beat making. I also love producing. So people like Timbaland, Pharrell, Kanye. Really, really love those guys, and I've always loved sampling. I've always liked chopping things up, breaking things up, destroying things, and putting them back together. I've always just been that type of guy, that type of kid, really, to destroy things and make something of my own with Lego, whatever it was. Something that kept me going when I was younger, and even up till now. I just like destroying things and putting things together. So, with this vocal sample that we have here, right? With that, I basically chopped it up. I basically chopped it up and made this vocal sample. Is it deeper? But you wouldn't know that if you're watching. Your eyes are just glued to the screen. This is the sweet science of behind advert music, behind film music. There's just so much meticulous detail that really, really goes into this. And I'm really, really glad that I get to show this to you, because people are really oblivious or don't even know how much time that gets put into this. People, you know, the people that have this just say, look, I don't really like this, what you've done, go back and do it again. Really, they want everything to the minute detail, and I've done this here. I've put everything to the minute detail. Everything is deliberate. Everything's on purpose. I made sure everything had a plan. So coming back here, I made it everything like fuzzy, like catchy. That's basically it. That is basically it. I think I changed the numbers around actually. Let me check. Let me check. I might have changed the numbers. That's basically it. Oh yeah, back to the Agape Sheen. This is gonna be a really, really straightforward video. Agape Sheen, one of my favorite patches in Omnisphere. I need to get Omnisphere free. Honestly, apparently it's that good. And Agape Sheen, like, I'm in church a lot, so I'm very, very privileged that I've got a lot of guys that that teach me stuff, that show me stuff. Most of them like Roland, Yamaha. So, and even Omnisphere, I get to see what patches they use, and literally when people like opening like worship sets, like this is what makes me different at the end of the day at church. Like those pads, they're powerful. They fill atmospheres. They really, really fill atmospheres. They really, really do. And you can even like manipulate. So if I take the high end out, I'm just using this as an example. It's whatever. I'm in E minor now. Let's try and play Hans Zimmer's Time or whatever. Honestly, if you layer that and layer that and layer that, honestly, you will. If you go into a cinema or something, honestly, it's gonna blow so many people away. But back to the actual video itself. I love this plugin. I love it. So I'm not gonna waste your time. The sound effects. I mean, I'm not a massive sound effects person, really and truly. I love doing it, but I'm the type of guy, I'm a collaborator, so I normally pass that on to someone else that can do a really, really great job. I'm not really greedy. But here are all the sound effects. I'm going to solo them out. And I'm going to show you why I put them there and what I could have done better. Intro. We're introducing something. Something simple. Same thing. Now we're introducing all of them. Introducing one. The iPhone ping. Notification. This one's nice. The Shazam. I don't know why I put that there, but it made sense. I made a mistake here. I should have put something here. You see, now you're seeing one of my flaws. I should have put something here. Okay. I like that one. The down. All of them. That new dynamic button. I'm not sure what it is. Apple, let me know. I like it. I like it a lot. And then to end it all. Or what, 5 of the colors. And that's basically it. That is basically the sweet science behind advert music. It's nothing really, really crazy that people make it out to be. It's just basically producing, but this time you're more intentional of what you see on the screen. Whether you get a brief, a script, or the actual picture itself, you're just more intentional. So I hope I was able to teach something new to some people. This feels like home to me because I'm very, very passionate about what I do. And I'm very, very glad to bring it onto the YouTube scene, the YouTube's screens, and the people at home. If you're watching this, I hope you picked up one of the two things about the sampling chops, about the plugins, the atmospheric pads that I use, even the down to the chords I used as well. And again, I told you I'm in church heavy, so the major 7 chords is very gospely, So I hope you picked up a few things. If you like the video, don't be afraid to like it. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll get to you. Follow me on social media platforms. I do TikTok now. Hopefully we can start a Facebook soon. But yeah, the main the main reason why I'm doing this is just to show what God's given me. And yeah, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, share around with your friends, your producer friends, get it in group chats, wherever it is. And yeah, hopefully we can build a massive community for this and help composers out. But yeah, without further ado, I'm off. See me composer, man. Take care of yourselves and just keep on producing. Just do what you love. Take it easy. Take care.